Hi everybody, welcome to SMR Telugu Education. Next one is multi-dimensional arrays, how they are present in memory. Here I am declaring array int error of multi-dimensional arrays. So this is number of rows, this one is number of columns, this one is number of blocks. So array of array, this one is blocks, this one is rows, this one is columns. So in each block total how many elements? So 20 elements. This is the block 0, block 1 and then block 2. Zero block, this is index starts from 0, that's why this is 0 block, first block, second block, first block, second block. So each block, that means this is the error of 0, this is the error of 0, this is error of 1, this is error of 2. So in error of 0 it contains number of rows and number of columns. Total how many elements? 20 elements. Number of rows, number of rows, zero, 1, 2, 3. Similarly 0, 1, 2, 3. Zero, 1, 2, 3. So this is the rows. Each row can contain number of columns. How many columns? 5 columns. First, second, third, fourth, and then fifth. Here the indexes is 0th index 1, 2, 3, 4. Similarly 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 23rd element is present in which location? 23rd element. 23rd element is present in which location? This one is 20 elements. These are completed. These are These are 20 elements is completed. 23rd element is present in this location. First, second, third. It's better to take dots. First element, second element, third element. this location. First element, increase brush size. First element, second element, third element, fourth element, fifth element. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. A total 20 elements. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. 20. Here also 20. So 23rd element is present in which location? 23rd element. 20 is completed. Next you have to write 23rd element is this one. How to write? The array indexes which is present in error of 1, and then number of rows, which row? 0th row, and number of column, second column, 0 1 3, 0 1 2, second column. This is the 23 is present in this array index. So what is the value of 32? So 20 is present, 20 is completed, 10 20, 30 is completed. Next value is 32 is this location. So this one is present in which block? Error of 0, error of 1. Next, number of rows 0 1, second row, number of column, second, that means 1. Here the third row, second column. This is the 32 index. 32 element is present in this array index. Okay. Next, what is the value? What is the array index of 56th element? 56th element is present in which location? 40 completed, 50, 55, 56. 56 is this location. This value. This value is present in which block? Second block. Which row? Third row, and then first column. This one. Now, how these values are present in memory? One more thing. What is error? What is error? Error always gives base address of an array. Here I am taking base address is 500. So what is, whenever we are incrementing error plus 1 means we are adding the block. We are adding this block. That means error of 1 is pointing to this block. So this is total how many elements? 20 elements. Each size, integer size is 2 bytes. So this value is equal to 540. So better to take error of 0, error of 0, error of 1, error of 0, error of 1, and then error of 2. Here error of 0 is base address of array 500. Here the base address is 500. Next address is 20 elements means next block address is 540. Next block address is 580. 580. So error of 0 is 500. What is error? Error is 500. So whenever we are adding error plus 1 means it is pointing to, we are adding plus 1 means this is pointing to next block. That means this value is equal to 540. So whenever I am incrementing 2, error plus 2 means this one is pointing to, plus 1 means pointing to this address, plus 2 means pointing to this address. So this value is equal to 580. Now every block error of 0 can contain number of rows and number of columns. Once again, this error of 0 can contain number of rows 4, number of rows, first row, second, and then third. Similarly, error of 1 can contain number of rows, first row, second row, third. Similarly, first row, second, third, fourth. Here error of 0 is block. Whenever we are adding, error of 0 is array of arrays. Once again, this is one array, this is another array. Here error of 0 0, error of 0 and 0 is also an array. This is also array. Array name always gives base address 500. Error of 0 1, 1 0 is also base address of error of 0 540. Error of 2 is one block and this is also array 580. These are also base addresses. So error of 0 0 is a array. Whenever I am adding error of 0 plus 1, here error of 0 is block. Whenever we are adding plus 1 means we are adding 5 elements. That means this value is 510. Next plus 2 means this is, we are adding plus 1 means 510, 520, then 530, here error of 0 is block, error of 0 0 is a row. Whenever I am adding row, one value means plus 1 means pointing to next row. First row is 500. Error of 0 is block. Whenever I am adding plus 1 means it is pointing to the next row, that is 510. Error of 0 is a block. Whenever I am adding 2, that means it is an array, it is pointing to next row 520. Plus 3 means 530. Similarly, error of 1 is block. This is block. Whenever I am adding 1 is block. Whenever I am adding plus 1s, this is block. This is also an array, error of 1 and 0. Whenever I am adding plus 1 means we are adding how many elements? This 5 elements. That means I am adding plus 1 means this is pointing to this address. I am adding plus 2 means I am incrementing by another next address. Incrementing, I am adding plus 1 means it is pointing to next one. So this value is equal to 550. So what is the value of error of error of 0 and then 0? Error of 00 is this address. Error of 00 means this is an array. Array I am adding plus 1 means this is pointing to next address. That means 502. Error of 0 0 0 means the element, that element is garbage value. The address of error of 0 0 0, this is called base address 500. Now this is called array of arrays. Array of 0 is block, array of 00 is an array, array of 00 is an array, array of 10 is a two-dimensional array, array of 20 is another array. Whenever we are adding plus 1 to array, it is pointing to next location. Now tell what is array of 2 plus 1. So what is the value of error of 2 plus 1? What is error of 2? Error of 2 is block. That block starting value is 580. Whenever we are adding plus 1 means this is another array of size error of 2. Error of 2 is this block. Whenever I am adding plus 1 means here we are adding this row. That means in row contain how many elements? 5 elements. 5 integer values. Integer size is 2 bytes. That's why it is increment by 10. That means this one is pointing to this address, first address. Plus 10, this value is equal to 590. Next, what is the value of error of 2 1 plus 1? Here error of 2 is block, this 0 0 1 2 3 and then 4. Once again each row 2 1, second block, first row, this is the first row. This is an array. 2 1 is a two-dimensional array. Whenever we are adding, this address is next. This address is 590. Next one is 600, next one is 610, next one is 620. 580, 590, 600, 610. Here error of 2 1. Error of 2 is block. 1 means this row. This row can contains how many columns? 5 columns. 1 1 2 3 4 5. Here 2 error of 2 1 means this address. We are adding plus 1 means it is pointing to next address. That means that value is equal to 592. 592. So what is the value of error of 2? 2 plus 2. Error of 2 is this address 2 2. Starting address is 600. We are adding plus 2 means it is pointing to next element. That means 602. Here the value of error of 2 2 and then 2. This is the element. Second block, second row, 0, second row, and then second element 0 1. This is the element. This is called garbage value. For suppose here we are writing address of error of 2 2 and then 2. Error of 2 is second block, second row, second element, second element address. In between 600 and 610 there is a addresses called 602, 604, 012, 606. That means this address is 604.